Breaking news coming out of the United Kingdom as His Majesty's Revenue and Customs, better known as HMRC, has issued an important reminder that could affect millions of households across the country. As the clock ticks down, Brits are now facing a crucial countdown to file their self-assessment tax returns or risk being hit with a £100 fine. With fewer than 100 days left before the official deadline, HMRC is urging people to take immediate action to avoid penalties and unnecessary stress as the new year approaches. This tax season marks a significant moment for many, as the department ramps up efforts to ensure everyone meets their obligations and avoids the last-minute rush that typically happens every January. The official deadline to file and pay your self-assessment tax return for the 2024-2025 tax year is 11:59 p.m. on January 31, 2026. While that may sound far away, HMRC is warning that the time to act is now, because the process often takes longer than expected, especially if there are missing documents, unexpected earnings, or confusion about what needs to be declared. In its latest update, HMRC revealed that more than 3.5 million people have already submitted their tax returns for this period, but millions more are still yet to get started. The message is simple: don't leave it until the last minute. Myrtle Lloyd, HMRC's Chief Customer Officer, reminded taxpayers that early preparation is key to avoiding stress and mistakes. In a recent statement, she said, "With 100 days to the self-assessment deadline, now is the time to get started. Completing your return early means you'll know exactly how much tax you need to pay, giving you peace of mind ahead of the deadline." She also pointed out that HMRC offers plenty of guidance through its official website, encouraging people to search "File a Tax Return" on gov.uk for easy, step-by-step instructions. The government has made it simpler than ever to complete the process online, but the responsibility still lies with each individual to ensure their information is accurate and submitted on time. For anyone unsure about whether they need to file a tax return, HMRC recommends using its self-assessment checker tool on the gov.uk website. This quick feature helps determine your filing requirements in minutes, saving you from confusion or costly mistakes later. According to HMRC, more than 97% of all self-assessment tax returns were submitted online last year, showing a clear shift toward digital filing. That's great for efficiency, but it also means there's less room for excuses since filing online is quick, secure, and accessible from almost any device. So, who exactly needs to file a self-assessment tax return? It's not just freelancers or business owners. If you were self-employed as a sole trader and earned more than £1,000 before expenses during the last tax year, that's between April 6, 2024, and April 5, 2025, you'll need to file. The same applies if you were part of a business partnership or had to pay capital gains tax after selling assets such as property, shares, or cryptocurrency that increased in value. Additionally, if you received child benefit and your income exceeded £50,000, you may be subject to the High Income Child Benefit charge, which also requires you to complete a self-assessment. The system ensures everyone pays the right amount of tax based on their income and circumstances, but for many people, the process can still feel complicated. That's why HMRC emphasizes the importance of starting early. Leaving it until late January can lead to errors, missing details, and even system slowdowns as millions try to log on at once. Those who fail to file or pay by the January 31 deadline face an automatic £100 penalty, even if they owe no tax. The longer the delay, the higher the fines, with daily penalties kicking in after 3 months and larger charges after 6 months, plus interest on any unpaid tax. For freelancers, gig workers, and the self-employed, the self-assessment process is an annual check on income and expenses. It's also a chance to claim legitimate deductions, reducing your overall bill. This includes office supplies, mileage, or portions of home utility bills if you work from home. HMRC's website includes detailed guidance on what can and can't be claimed, helping people stay compliant while ensuring they don't overpay. In recent years, more Britons have turned to self-employment or side hustles to boost income, meaning more people than ever now need to handle their own tax affairs, and that's why HMRC's reminders are so crucial. The self-assessment system plays a vital role in funding the UK's public services, from healthcare and education to infrastructure and defence. Every pound collected contributes to the broader economy. HMRC's goal isn't just to penalize late filers but to encourage financial responsibility. Tax experts often advise treating the self-assessment deadline as a financial checkpoint, a time to review income, plan for future expenses, and ensure everything is accurate. While most taxpayers now file online, HMRC still provides paper options for those unable to use digital services. However, paper returns have an earlier deadline, October 31, which has already passed for this tax year. Anyone who missed it must now file online to avoid penalties. The online system also gives instant confirmation once your return is received, reducing anxiety about whether it was processed correctly. It's worth noting that HMRC has continued to modernize its systems. Improvements include better security, easier logins, and a more user-friendly interface. The organization has also launched online support hubs, video guides, and chat tools to assist anyone who gets stuck. With these resources available, the government hopes to reduce late submissions and mistakes that could lead to penalties. Some might wonder why HMRC is issuing this reminder so early. The reason is simple: every year, millions wait until the final days of January to file, causing last-minute panic, website crashes, and countless errors. In January 2025 alone, HMRC recorded hundreds of thousands of submissions in the final 24 hours before the deadline. While many still managed to file on time, others faced unnecessary stress, and those who didn't make it faced fines. By encouraging early filing, HMRC aims to spread the workload and make the process smoother for everyone. For those with complex financial situations, multiple income sources, overseas earnings, or investments, getting professional help can be a wise decision. Accountants and advisors can ensure all deductions are applied correctly and prevent costly mistakes. But even if you're doing it yourself, HMRC's digital guidance is strong enough to help most individuals file accurately without expert assistance. Beyond compliance, early tax filing can actually be beneficial. If you're due a tax refund, filing early means you'll get your money back sooner. If you owe tax, knowing the amount early gives you time to plan your budget. It's a win-win for anyone who takes action before the rush. The self-assessment system has been a cornerstone of the UK's tax framework for decades. It might not be everyone's favourite annual task, but it's a necessary one. The government continues to stress accuracy and honesty in reporting, especially as digital systems make it easier to cross-check income from various sources. With data sharing between HMRC, employers, banks, and even online platforms becoming more advanced, undeclared income is easier to detect than ever. For those who have already filed, HMRC reminds taxpayers to keep a copy of their confirmation email or reference number as proof. It's also smart to download a copy of your completed return for personal records, in case of any future questions or audits. If you discover an error after submitting, HMRC allows amendments up to 12 months after the deadline, but the sooner you fix it, the better. So as the countdown continues, the message is clear: don't wait until the last minute. Start gathering your documents, review your income, and log into the HMRC portal well before January 31, 2026. Whether you're self-employed, have multiple jobs, or need to declare extra income, now is the time to take care of it. HMRC's online tools and resources are there to help, and using them could save you stress and that £100 fine when the deadline arrives. And that wraps up today's update on HMRC's latest tax reminder affecting millions across the UK. If you found this information helpful, make sure to stay ahead of the curve by following future updates right here. Don't let deadlines catch you off guard. Stay informed, stay organized, and stay financially ready. And if you want more breaking news, helpful updates, and clear explanations like this one, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with others who might need it, and of course subscribe to my channel for the latest news and insights that matter to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.